Hello and welcome. Today we're going to show you how to set up an easy to use video conference in less than 5 minutes. One of the first things you're going to do is go to your browser and you're going to type in the address bar e-sdn.com. Once you do that, you're going to end up on a page that looks like this. It is important to remember at this point in time you need to have a web camera attached to your laptop or PC for this to work. Now we're going to create a meeting. To do this, we're going to create a unique name, date, and time for our meeting so it is a one-of-a-kind meeting. Then we will click on Start Meeting to create the actual video conference. Now, a very important feature to remember when you're doing web-based video conferencing is to make sure that you click on the Allow button when it appears in the top of your browser. If you don't do this, the browser cannot capture your camera or your microphone in order for you to do the video conference. So please click Allow. After you've clicked the Allow button, you're actually in the video conference. Our first objective is to understand the menu bar. So starting with the menu bar at the very bottom of the screen, you'll see different icons. Starting on the very far left, there is the mic icon. If you click on this mic icon, it'll either turn your microphone on or off. So that is the first icon on the very far left. Now moving to our next icon. The second icon button from the very far left on the bottom menu is your camera button. When you click on this camera button, it'll activate your camera. When you click on it again, it'll deactivate your camera. Many times it'll have a line through the camera showing it's been deactivated. The next one, the third one over from the left going right, is Activate Screen Share. So let's go ahead and click on that, and when we do, this pop-up menu appears. In this pop-up menu, there are different ways that you can actually share your screen. The first one on the left is actually your entire screen. That would share everything on your desktop. So it is recommended that you probably share just an isolated window. So when you click on Window, it brings up the different tabs or programs that you're running on your computer. So here we're highlighting on a browser that we have already open, and we're going to click on that and we're going to activate it. Once the screen share is activated, it'll automatically take you to that program or that browser that you have open, and you'll see at the bottom that there's a menu to actually stop the screen share. This is so that you can stop the screen share and return back to the video at any point in time. What the client sees when you are doing a screen share is something very similar to this, where the screen share appears in the middle to left side of the page, and on the very far right there is a column here where all the different video participants will show up during the meeting. Now, one of the other items that's important about the entire video conferencing process, whether you're screen sharing or just doing a standard video, is the ability to invite new users to the meeting. So let's go ahead to the bottom and start inviting people. So if we click on those three dots, it'll open up the control panel again. And if we go to the control panel, the second one from the top says Invite People. So underneath me, you can go ahead and click the Invite People link. This link will bring up an open pop-up window, which will give you several different options in inviting people. It's the top one that is the most common to use, which is the ability to copy a link, take the link, and then paste it into an email. So as we do here, we're going to copy this top link and we're going to then paste it into this email, and then all we have to do is then send that email out to any guests that we would like to have join the meeting. The very first one in is the administrator of the video conference itself, and you can tell that by this little crown that's up in the upper right hand corner, which shows your self video. Next, we're going to go down to the control menu. If you go down to the bar at the very bottom, there are three dots. And on these three dots, if you touch that, it'll open up a brand new control menu. The control menu shows you all the different options you have to control your video meeting. The next feature we're going to take a look at is for controlling how you appear, your name that you actually use in the room. So if you click on the top Me, it'll actually bring you up to the settings area. And in the settings area, you can change your name. First thing we're going to do is change the name. Here I typed in Enlighten. The next thing I'm going to do is take a look at the moderator. Once I do the moderator, this will allow me to control how people come into the room, that I can force them to follow my presentation. And that's pretty much the end of our instructional video. Thank you for your time.